Hello one for part 3 of the Metamorph project. So this one is going to be the Gilded, exact same format as the Rusted and Polished one. And also I forgot to mention in the last two videos, as I actually did, I can't remember. But I'm going to link, I'll put in the description below, I'll put the part 1, part 2, and part 3 in each video so that you can click on them, have each of the links on each of them once they all start getting uploaded, since they're all going to be spaced out a couple days apart. But pretty much, there you are. So pretty much the same as the last one. We're on the final one now, which is Gilded. These are a little bit trickier to price. They go between 3 to 4 chaos each. You know, 3 chaos, it's like 3 chaos, but some people have a lot. Or if you look at bulk price of 10 each, it's still between 3 to 4. So we could say, like, you know, 4 chaos each on them is like the most, which would be about 80 chaos on the Gilded. So we're going to see if we can make more than 80 on this one. You know, exact same format, the map, same map, Gilded. The only difference with this one is now that you're still going to get 6 item samples per map. So that's automatically 12 chaos per map. So automatically you're going to make money on this. It's easy. But we're pretty much looking at all metamorph monsters have rewards to see if we get more, you know, more, what the hell you call it? Catalyst, more. I think Catalyst is the biggest one, to be honest. Like, the currency one has not really proven to be that good at all. So I think it's really, we're looking at Catalyst. But we'll do the first one together, and then I'll run the other one separate. In the same format, I'm just using these to push my last challenge. But pretty much, you know, nothing different here. But we're pretty much going to see more like 80 chaos. I mean, if you look at it in general, we're pretty much guaranteed to make more, as long as you don't get screwed over in any of the things. Because if you're running 20 maps, every map gives you 6 samples. That's 120 samples. Each one will say sells for 2 chaos. Minus 80 to start the project. That's like almost an X pretty much profit just on the sample size you're getting automatically, and everything else will be free. Just like all the other ones. If you can sell the sample sizes, you're gonna make your money back. That's what it all comes down to, really. But let's try the first one with Gilded and see how this goes. Oh, wrong button. Pressing wrong. That's not Lost Ark. Does not matter. There goes that bot. Save time, I'll loot at the other map. Let's go with samples now. Just take whatever. More Quan, I guess. I'm not sure if these actually work on metamorph or not. Oh yeah, and one thing I did notice, if you're playing in Arch Nemesis League, City Skirts gives a lot of Empirics. But one thing I will mention, Legion is horrible in this map. I should have technically stopped doing Legion, but I'm trying to get rid of my scarabs. Okay, I think I cleared. There you are up here. We can just go with this one, I guess. But same thing as last time. I'll just throw this out, actually. Pick this up later. So it's definitely, you know, very different now looking at this part. Because now, like, there's Catalyst, you know, Rusted Scarabs in here. Yeah, a lot of currency ones we're going to see. More currency. No 6. I have not seen a 6 link yet. Maps, fossils. Yeah, a lot of essence ones. But it's going to be very interesting to see this part. So where are the bosses at? The bosses are... Did I take a boss yet? Yeah, we did. Yeah, but definitely this reward looks maybe no different than the other stuff. Then the other one was go scarabs. I don't think it makes a difference really.
I need more mana.
Like Gilded, I don't. We'll see if it's worth it. I think, to be honest, I think it's gonna come down to Rusted and Polish. Probably the two better ones to run.
When I'm ready, I'm not before.
Is what I'm thinking. But same as last time, drop this off. Go to here. And the same thing as last time. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I know the samples are going to be the big part of this money, but, you know, to be honest, if you're looking at only samples, just go Polish. If you're, it's more to see the catalyst is what I'm looking at the most on this. Hopefully, we'll see. But I'm going to go run the other 18 maps real fast and put all the loot together. And we'll see if Gilded's worth it long term. I have a feeling it's probably not because of the price also being 3 chaos to 4 each. Polish being 1 each. I'm pretty sure the winner should be Polish, but we got to see at the end of this video. But I'm going to run the other maps real fast, and I'll be back in a couple seconds. Okay, so we're back after running all the Gilded ones. These ones were probably the longest ones to do, due to the fact that you have to sit there and look at every single one. I did not see any 6 links pop up at all. It was a lot of jewelry, currency, catalysts, scarabs apparently, and a lot of essences once came up. It definitely takes longer to run each map. Give you a heads up right away on that one alone. The organs were very interesting. You know, not a whole, like hearts was about 1 row. You know, eyes, not even a full row. A lot of lungs. Lungs was our big hitter here. You know, livers, a little livers, and a couple brains. But it depends really on where the uniques line up at. That's all it comes down to, really. Which is and also an interesting thing, catalysts. It's the exact same repeat almost every time. Except we got less fertile than any of them. Less temptings. So I think that's one of the interesting things too. When I was doing this, I prioritized the catalyst over almost everything. But we still did not get that many on this, so that definitely did hurt the numbers a little bit. And same thing, I did not calculate any of this splinters, the scarabs, essences, also divination cards. We did get lucky, this was early on, and I got a 7 years bad luck in this. It's extremely rare to get something like this. They're about 2 exalts. I did not calculate this whatsoever in this because it's so rare to get something good out of this. So like that's why I did not want to calculate divination cards at all, especially this one. I was not going to put it in even if we were. I was going to leave it out no matter what. But for the Gilded one, these ones, I put it 4 chaos each just because bulk price is about 4, single is about 3. So about 80 chaos to start this one. And same thing, I just put 2 chaos across the board on this, on those. And then these, obviously, the biggest one we got, I guess, would be like it's really like the only 3 good ones I would say is probably the Noxus. If I can find these ones. The pink ones. It's about like 16 chaos. Intrinsic. It's about 19C. And prismatic. If I can find prismatic. Oh, there they are. And then the prismatic about 20 chaos. So like these were the biggest hitters on this whole thing. This one we only got 309 chaos, is a lot less than the other ones. And the fact that our starting price going into 80 chaos we pretty much only made 229 chaos on this one. And I'm sort of glad I did not do the winged one. I don't know exactly what the winged one does actually. Check real fast. So the winged one would just give you... the only difference really is you get an extra item sample. So instead of getting 3 per map, you would get 4 per map. It's not even worth running the winged one. Which I'm glad I did not run it. But it was very interesting seeing in this the fact that I do not think Gilded's worth running at all. Even with the Atlas passive points, I probably recommend Gilded metamorph stay away from. I don't think they're 100% at all worth it. I probably will never be running a Gilded metamorph anymore. I'll probably just sell them if I can, or just vendor them off for another random Gilded one. So it's interesting to see this. I did not expect the numbers to be this bad on Gilded. I knew they were going to hurt, but it's interesting to see. You know, now if we compare all of these together, between like all of them, organs, I didn't put a total on organs number on this, but you can see the difference in the organs. Well, I probably should do like this tab. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This goes up 7 bars. I mean, they all go up to 7. It's something like the same number no matter what. So besides rusted, rusted will be the lowest amount just because you don't get the extra items, the 20 extra, no 40 extra, whatever it was, by doing it. But you can definitely see that the organ numbers do definitely change between rusted to gilded, rusted to polish. Polish and gilded is the exact same number. It depends on if you don't get unlucky. But the biggest thing interesting between all of them is the amount of this right here going across the board. Like even on rusted, you can see you get a good amount of catalyst. You know, if you look at just like, you know, the easiest one to get, 10, 20, 30, 45. Polish, 45. Gilded, 38. So I mean, it's all pretty evenly across the board. If you're looking at just catalyst, I mean, yeah, this one's a little bit weird. The fact that we only got 2 fertile. And like polish gave me 6 and metamorph and rusted gave me 5. So it's really, I would say the numbers are all over the place with the catalyst number. Don't expect to do this and only get, you know, the best catalysts out there. You're most likely going to do is take the shitty ones, vendor them off, and hope you get a fertile. That's all it's going to probably come down to. But this is a requested project. I'm done with this project. I'm not doing another metamorph project probably anymore because it's extremely time consuming. Unless the only way I would do another metamorph project is if I combined it with something. But the only problem when you combine it, it changes up your numbers because then you can't really say it's a full metamorph project. You're saying it's more of a metamorph slash harbinger slash strongbox, stuff like that. Then it changes your numbers completely. And I didn't really want to show that in this project because it would probably ruin the whole project. There's other ways of doing it, but this is the easiest way of showing it out, especially sitting here and sorting out all the organs and stuff. But it was a requested project. I got it done. This is probably this is my last project of the league. I'm pretty much at this point done with the league. I'm just gonna finish up my endgame grind, which I just gotta run a couple Shaper and Elder maps, and that's probably it for me. I probably won't do a build guide also on this. I'm not a big fan of the build. It died a lot while doing this, which is really annoying. And lost House of Mirror in gambling, so I lost all my currency. But I'll probably end up just keeping this build, run my last challenge, and that's probably the league for me. But if anyone does have any suggestions for projects for maybe the rest of this league, since we got a whole another month left, that people might want to see, or next league even, you know, put a description below, let me know. I do know next week if Legion is on the map device, I will be doing a big Legion project, like a really expensive one with Gilded, Winged, screw Polish and Rusted, but, you know, Gilded with, you know, going crazy on the Sextants and everything. You know, it just depends if we get it on the map device. But I'm not going to do a Legion project this league. I'll save for next league because I did a lot of Legion already. I already know the numbers from Legion based on what I saw. And I'd rather just wait until next league to do it early than the league. But that's the end of the Gilded, the Metamorph project. I'll put part 1 and 2 in the description below. And then on the other 2, I'll go back and I'll put this one in when this one gets uploaded. Hopefully I do it correctly, but if I do forget on any of them, please put in the description below, and I'll fix it when I get home on my computer. Because I'm going to probably take a break from my computer for a while, and probably jump on something else. But hope everyone liked the video. If you like this, subscribe down below. Come follow me on Twitch. And if anyone has any questions about, metamorph in general, put in the description below. If you ran metamorph this league, let other people know how it was for you if you're doing it without using the passes on the tree, which I would probably recommend. Passes on the tree are not needed whatsoever. Maybe just the double, the Oregon one's probably the only good one in the whole entire tree, to be honest, from running all of these maps. This is probably the only good one, is this one. Everything else on here, you can probably say screw it and not use it. Oh no, wait, you want this one actually, hold on. No, I mean, you would want this section actually. Because this one gives you the extra organs. If organs are worth money in the league, just remember that. And this one will let you assemble it twice. This one up here, it's nice for the double rewards. It definitely did trigger a lot. And it's really cool when it triggers because you get the big explosion. But it's really up to you on that one. It's about like 80% chance, 60 to 80% chance most of your maps to get a trigger. But it's fun to do. But just mess around with it. But hope you liked the video. Hope to see everyone on the next one.